Welcome to the most crucial video you'll watch in your 20s if you're dreaming of financial freedom and building something meaningful. In this video, we're breaking down the only business advice you'll ever need in your 20s. This is not fluff. No get-rich-quick schemes. Just straight talk that's built on research, real stories, and results. Why is this so important? Because your 20s are a powerful window of opportunity. You have energy, fewer responsibilities, time to make mistakes, and more importantly, time to recover from them. According to Forbes, 70% of self-made millionaires launch their first business before the age of 30. Think Mark Zuckerberg, who created Facebook at 19, or Kylie Jenner, who turned Kylie Cosmetics into a billion-dollar empire at just 21. This video is your guide. By the end, you'll walk away with a clear roadmap for turning your 20s into a decade of massive learning, sustainable income, and a solid foundation for long-term success. Let's go in. Build skills, not just cash. If there's one golden rule in your 20s, it's this. Learn high-value skills first. The money will follow. High-value skills are your ticket to freedom. We're talking about digital literacy. Learn SEO, master AI tools like ChatGPT or Midjourney, and build no-code websites using platforms like Webflow. Soft skills. Become great at negotiation, storytelling, emotional intelligence, and selling. These are what separate the average from the elite. And the best part? You don't need a degree or tons of money to learn them. YouTube, Coursera, and LinkedIn Learning offer free or low-cost courses that can get you from beginner to advanced. A young designer mastered Figma by watching YouTube tutorials. Within a year, he was earning over $50,000 annually as a freelance UI/UX designer, all without a college degree. Your goal: learn at least one technical skill and one people skill before you hit 25. Start a side hustle, even if it fails. Forget about quitting your job or dropping out. Start something on the side. Why? Because side hustles are low risk and high reward. They help you learn business basics, marketing, customer service, fulfillment. Test your risk tolerance. Build confidence in your ability to make money outside a job. Low-risk business models to try? Freelancing. Offer writing, editing, coding, or marketing services on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. Dropshipping. Use Shopify and suppliers from Alibaba to build an online store. Affiliate marketing. Promote other people's products and earn commissions. A college student made $1,000 per month by reselling thrifted clothes on Depop. She used that cash to pay off student loans and eventually launched her own clothing line. Also, don't fear failure. According to Harvard research, 90% of startups fail, but 70% of founders succeed on their second try. That first loss? It's not a failure, it's tuition. Invest in relationships, not just followers. Everyone's chasing likes and views, but real success comes from deep, meaningful connections. Focus on building your network, not your follower count. Here's how: attend events or webinars in your niche. Cold email 5 people a week you admire. Use LinkedIn. Join mastermind groups or online communities with shared goals. One founder cold DM'd a venture capitalist on LinkedIn and ended up landing seed funding for his startup. That one relationship changed everything. And remember, influence is not equal to income. It's better to have 100 loyal supporters who will buy, share, and refer you than 10,000 passive followers. Live below your means, invest the rest. You don't need a 6-figure salary to build wealth. You need discipline. Use the 50-30-20 rule for hustlers. 50% on essentials, rent, food, 30% on guilt-free fun, 20% reinvested in skills, tools, or your business. Why it matters. If you invest just $100 per month starting at age 25, you'll have over $1 million by 65 with a 7% annual return. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Where to put your money: index funds, e.g. Vanguard or Fidelity, micro startups or startup syndicates, e.g. AngelList. Yourself: courses, coaches, tools. Protect your time like a CEO. Time is your most precious currency. Treat it like money. Time management hacks: batch similar tasks, emails, calls, errands. Delete social media apps during the week. Say no to things that don't align with your goals. Follow the 2-hour deep work rule. Block out 2 hours daily for one high-impact task. That could be writing, coding, product building, or outreach. A young writer finished a 200-page book by waking up at 6 a.m. and writing for 90 minutes before work, every single day. Chase problems, not passions. Everyone says follow your passion, but that's half the story. Real advice: follow problems. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money people will pay you. Steps to follow: identify a pain point you've experienced. Validate it by asking others if they'd pay for a solution. Build a small MVP, minimum viable product, and launch. Airbnb wasn't born out of love for travel. It was about solving a lodging shortage for conference goers. That small insight is now a multi-billion-dollar company. Hot problems to solve in 2025. Tools for remote teams, personal AI assistants, sustainable packaging, and online education enhancements. Prioritize health, your number one asset. Health isn't a nice-to-have. It's mission-critical to your performance. According to Forbes, 60% of entrepreneurs face mental health challenges. Hustle culture can burn you out if you're not careful. Non-negotiables: sleep at least 7 hours a night, exercise 3 to 4 times a week, schedule digital detoxes weekly. Pro tip: work in 90-minute sprints, followed by 15 to 20-minute breaks. It aligns with your brain's natural ultradian rhythms. Health gives you energy. Energy gives you clarity. Clarity gives you execution. Point 8. Pitfalls to avoid in your 20s. Avoid these common traps. 1. Waiting for perfect ideas. Done is better than perfect. Launch ugly. Iterate fast. 2. Comparing your journey. Stay in your lane. Track your own 1% daily improvement. James Clear's Atomic Habits. 3. Ignoring legal basics. Register your business. Track expenses. Set aside tax money. Consider basic liability insurance. Success in your 20s is about avoiding stupid mistakes more than making genius moves. Case studies of 20-something success. Brian Chesky, Airbnb, started with air mattresses in his apartment. Today, Airbnb is worth over $100 billion. Ritesh Agarwal, Oyo Rooms. At age 20, he disrupted India's budget hotel industry. Today, Oyo is a global name worth billions. Whitney Wolfe Herd, Bumble, launched a dating app at 29, became the youngest self-made female billionaire at 31. Common thread: none of them waited until they were ready. They just started solving real problems. Tools and resources. Free learning platforms are Coursera, Khan Academy, and HubSpot Academy. Budgeting tools were Mint or YNAB. You need a budget. Productivity tools are Notion, Trello, Focus at Will, A Side Hustle. Tools were Shopify, Canva, Stripe networking tools, Lunch Club, Polywork, LinkedIn. 11. Key takeaways. Start now. Every day counts. Compound your skills, connections, and savings. Invest in your future. Spend on learning and growth instead of flexing for Instagram. Think long-term. Set up habits, systems, and mindsets that pay off for decades. Your 20s are for learning, your 30s for earning, your 40s for scaling. Naval Ravikant. Ready to take control of your future? Today, audit your time and spending. Delete one app that drains your time. This week, launch a $100 side hustle. Don't wait. Start small and learn fast. This month, reach out to 5 potential mentors or collaborators. Build your network intentionally. Like this video, subscribe and share it with someone in their 20s who needs to hear this. And remember, don't chase trends. Chase timeless skills. Build relentlessly. You've got this.